Hello everyone, welcome to another video on one of the most widely used function, which is Vlookup in Google Sheets or Microsoft Excel. This function is so useful that I have seen many of the job description where it is mentioned that good working knowledge of Vlookup or pivot tables is necessary to perform the job. Well, in this tutorial, we will learn about basics of VLOOKUP function, what the VLOOKUP function is, how does it work, what are the uses, what are the best practices to perform a VLOOKUP. I will also give you a hint about how to perform advanced cases of VLOOKUPs. We will also see when VLOOKUP will not be useful and what are the alternate methods for that. All of these pointers we will cover through two examples. So let's go to the spreadsheet. Here we have employee data with employee ID, employee name, department and salary. First thing first, what a VLOOKUP is. VLOOKUP stands for a vertical lookup, means it will look for any values vertically and then based upon how you configure your VLOOKUP function, it will return any of the values from the columns which are corresponding to the right of what you are searching for. Let's understand it through example. Here we have E103 is one of the employee ID and we want to search E103 in this table and we want to configure VLOOKUP function such that it returns us employee name, department and salary. So let's understand the syntax first. So for that you need to write equal to VLOOKUP, then you have the search key, what you want to search. Here I want to search something which is in cell number B10, so I will write B10 and then range, the range from which your search query will return the data. You should configure your range such that your search key, which is employee ID here, and your result, which is employee name, is contained within that range. Also, your search key should be the first column in the range that you will select. The range I need to select should contain employee ID and employee name. So this is these two, and then I am locking it as standard practice. Then third parameter is index, means what you want to return from the range you have selected. So the range we selected is these two columns, column A and B, and we have asked to search for employee ID from this column, and if we give index to the selected range, then employee name will come in second index or second column over here. So I have to write second. Fourth parameter is sorted. You can see there is a square bracket, means optional. So here you can either write true or false or 0 or 1, or you can leave blank. So I'm writing it here 0. 0 is used for finding an exact match, 1 is used for finding an approximate match. In most of your cases, you would be dealing with exact matches, which is 0, or you have to write it false. So it has returned us that corresponding to your search value, which is E103, employee name is Anil. Okay. Now let's try to find out department based upon this employee ID. So my search key is E103. The range I need to select should be such that it contains employee ID as well as department, along with my search key should be in the first column that I will select. So here employee ID is my search key, department which is in third column. I can consider extra as well, so I am considering salary column as well. That should be fine. I am locking with the help of F4. So the result, my result lies department lies in the third column. So if search key is employee ID, which is the first column, employee name is second column, department I want to be returned is in third column, so index would be 3, and I want an exact match, so I am writing a false. So department of employee ID 103 is HR. For salary, I would be not using the search key as employee ID, rather I am using the search key as Anil because I wanted to demonstrate you a variation in it. So we look up, now my search key would be employee name, So my range, now my range selection needs to happen such that my search key should be first column. Now I will select my range from here, okay, and salary in this selected range is third index, means employee name is now first index, department is second index, and salary is third index. Because now the range selection has changed. And why I had to change the range selection, because my search key is employee name now, and your range should be configured such that your search key always lie in the first column. So I had to configure my range accordingly. And to get a salary, I have to pass a third index. I can fourth index, which is optional. I can leave it blank as well. Now let's understand the working of Vlookup functions. So what a Vlookup function does, for example, here Vlookup B10 means E103. So it has started looking into this selected range, starting from here, employee name. Did it find E103? No. Here. Did it find E103? No. Here. No. Here. Yes. So once it found E103, it will stop looking vertically further. Rather, now it will start looking horizontally towards its right, and where it will stop, that will be defined by what index you put. So here the index is 2, so in this selected range it will go to the second index, means second column in the selected range, and then it will see whether there is an exact match requested or approx match requested. So here there is a exact match requested, so it has returned employee name. To understand it better, let me add here another column of E103, and here I am writing name as ABC. Now let me write Vlookup over here. So search key is this, my range to be searched would be this. I have added row number 9. I am locking it a standard practice, and the value to be returned from the second column of the selected range, and I want an exact match to happen. See, here it has returned Anil, but it has not returned ABC. Why? Because it found E103 here and then it stopped looking further. Okay, if I will type it here, let's say XYG, so it will return XYG, not ABC. Hope you understood it. Now let's go to the second example, which is one of the most widely used use cases of Vlookup functions, where you have certain informations available in one of the table and you need to combine information like employee name, department and salary from another table which was present in example 1. So how to do this? So we will use Vlookup function over here, equal to Vlookup. Now my search key is employee ID, because both of these tables are connected through search key only. There is only one common element which is employee ID, so that can be a search key. And then I need to give the range from which the data or search needs to be performed. So I have selected it and I'm locking it, and you can see it has nicely nomenclatured it perfectly. And then I have to pass the column index. So in this selected data set, name is in second index, and then department is in third, and salary is in fourth. So I am selecting it 2, and for an exact match I am typing it 0. So it has nicely given us name, which I am dragging it down with Control D. Here you can see this any has been returned, which is corresponding to E108, E107, E109, because these are not present in this table from where we had sourced the data. So you can do a error handling with IFERROR functions. So IFERROR value, and wherever there is an error you can write not found. You can nest this function inside Vlookup only. So I am IFERROR, and then I'm dragging it down Control D. Now to get department and salary, I am dragging these functions towards right. But you can see my search key has changed here. My search key was A3, which was employee ID. Here search key is B3, but it should have been A3. So that's why I need to lock A out of it. I have locked it. Now I am dragging it down. I'm dragging it right with Control R. So you can see in department it has returned Rajesh, in salary it has returned Rajesh, which is name, because we have not changed the column index. So which needs to be 3 over here, which 4 over here. You can also use array formula over here, like Control Shift Enter. So what happens when you have data which might get auto-populated sometimes, then array formula is helpful because data might get populated on automated. Now before moving to some of the advanced and boundary cases of Vlookup functions, please like this video and subscribe to the channel if you have not done yet. For handling certain advanced cases, you can take help of a helper column. Many times helper columns are useful. So what a helper columns does, so in many cases it might be possible that your search key is not getting unique, so you can make uniqueness by combining two columns with the help of concat, etc. So helper columns can help. Also, VLOOKUP only searches the value towards right of its search key. These are the limitations. So these cases can be handled by index match function or XLOOKUP function. Apart from this, many times you might need to configure your source range such that these data might lie in another spreadsheet, which you need to pull it through import range function, or certain times you have to reconfigure it query functions, or you might need to make an array with the help of curly brackets, etc. So this is how you can deal some of the advanced cases. If you want me to make a video on it, please comment so I can prioritize it for you. If you are liking our content, then please subscribe to our channel and share this video to your friends and colleagues who can get benefited out of it. Thank you guys.